once the opportunity arose for him to close the show, he did it in emphatic style.
Whatever he hits falls.
Oscar Bevis for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. Take two. Now I've cleared the memory card. Yep. Ricky Burns, how are you?
I know I'm all good, yeah.
Right, you and Lee Selby, you sparred in 2014. You both said it in the press conference that it was like good competitive sparring. Just can you tell me a little bit more about that, just in a bit more detail?
I know, he came up to help me when we boxed Terence Crawford.
Yep.
Obviously Lee likes to switch it, he's good on the back foot, likes to get involved in a bit of a brawl himself. So that's how we brought him up for the last week. Even then, I can always remember saying to him, how do you do featherweight? Don't get me wrong, it was my last week of sparring, so I was maybe hovering about the 10 stone mark, but he looked so much bigger than me, and I did not know how he could boil himself down to 9 stone. He said he done it easy, but I didn't believe him. So, but here we are now. We're going to be doing it for real. But I think it's going to be a great fight. I think the fans can expect a hard fight for the two A's. But I'm confident they're going to out there and getting the win.
It's 11 months since you were last in the ring. Was it going to take quite a big fight for you to sort of get the juices flowing and get you up for an out and wanting to fight?
Not at all. There's been a couple of fights spoke about this year, and they've always fell through. That's why I did say it's been a frustrating year for me. I feel as if I've been in camp for the whole year, and every time we've spoke about a fight and it's fell through, I was getting a bit gutted, to be honest. But obviously this fight, they were talking about this fight taking place in Scotland, September. Obviously by the time they had got it finalised, there wasn't enough time to get the venue filled for the date. So I put it on here, but it's a great bill to be on. Some great fights on the line. Obviously you've got top of the bill, Josh Taylor against Prograis, so fingers crossed Josh can get out there and get the win as well.
So I'm going to ask you sort of more in depth about that in a minute. Was there a bit of you that just hoped that you could perhaps get on the Taylor-Prograis undercard at the SSE?
Do you know they were talking about that? No, sorry, his last
oh,
fight.
The Baranchik.
Yeah. They were talking about me boxing on that as well, but it seemed to fall through. But like I said, I feel as if I've been training all year, and everything that the way it spoke about kept falling through. I was a bit gutted, to be honest.
Was there any truth in a Crolla rematch, or was that just talk?
I never even saw the rumours.
So it was just online talk then, right?
Yeah. I never saw the rumours, but I'd have been right up for that and all, because I wanted that rematch straight away.
Because I know you felt that the judging was unfair at the time.
When in there, I thought I'd done enough to win it. That's why I was adamant. I'm like, nope, he didn't win that. But when I watched it back, I scored at a draw, and that was me being fair. Like the rounds, obviously, the rounds that were close, I was gaining them to him because he looked busier, although he wasn't landing. But enough of that. It's Lee Selby we're fighting now. So.
You've been training at the Sims gym. Obviously, there's a lot of the young matchroom guys down there. Joe Cordina, Charles Frankham, etc. Sort of, are you taking anything from those guys? Obviously, they must be taking a lot from you.
Yep.
As a more experienced fighter, but do they sort of push you now as the young ones?
I've always said, people are always like, oh, why are you still fighting? You're 36 and that now, but I still say I've got a few years left in me. And I've always said it myself. I've said it to Tony and said it to everybody back home. I'll be the first to admit it if I've not got it. But all the guys that we're training with, if there was ever a point where I was taking too many punches, or if they were setting about me day after day in the gym, I would know myself it's time to call it a day. But I think I'm still dishing out as good as I'm getting, so we're still good now.
What is the aim for you in this sort of, I'll say latter part of your career, but it seems like there's been a lot of this is the latter part and then you're going again, you're going again.
Yeah.
What is the aim? Is it to get another world title shot? Or?
I just love the fighting side of it. I love training, I love fighting.
A couple more wars and then you're out?
Sorry?
A couple more wars and then you're out maybe?
I know, I've always, like I said, if there ever came a point where I was coming out fight after fight, taking too many punches, then I wouldn't do it. But no, Joe, although I do have hard fights, I don't really take, although I do get hit, I don't really take that many. But like I said, if I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't do it. If there ever came a point where I didn't want to get up in the morning to do sprints, or if I didn't want to go to the gym for sparring every day, that's when I know myself it would be time to call it.
Okay, now I just want to move on to the main event. Yep. Obviously, you were flying the flag for Scottish boxing for years, freeweight world champion. You've got Josh Taylor now who's sort of taken the front seat, and Yeah, he sort of followed in your footsteps of filling the hydro, building to that world title shot, winning the world title, and massive fight for him. Obviously, you're going to be rooting for him, but
Yep.
so how do you see the fight going?
I know.
If you take your Josh Taylor hat off.
No, do you know what I do? I think Josh knows himself. This is going to be a hard fight for him. Obviously, I hadn't really seen much of progress before this Super Series, but when you look at his last fight, when he boxed Kirill Relic, you know, when I boxed him, that was a hard fight, man. He could punch, so he could. You know, I've said to Tony, I've said to a few people, that is the worst I've ever felt after a fight. Like,
I completely forgot that you've got Relic in common. Actually, I forgot about that. Yeah.
See all the fighters that but obviously I've been in with some big punchers. He was up there with one of the biggest, and the way I was, and usually like, after a hard fight, it's usually maybe the next day or 2 days later the soreness kicks in. But with Relic, it was, see when we went up into the changing room, I actually couldn't move, and there was a couple of, I ended up the hospital after that fight and everything as well, so I did. But how easy Progress beat him. Obviously he went on to stop him, I can't remember what round. But I think Josh does know he's got a hard fight, but the thing is, if you look at Josh's, all his fights he's had, especially the last ones, every test that they're put in front of him, he's passed it. And I'm hoping that he can go out here and do the same thing. I'll be rooting for him to do the job.
Okay, Ricky Burns, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for speaking to IFL TV, and yeah, I imagine we'll catch up with you on Fight Week.
Sort
Thank
it.
you.
Once the opportunity arose for him to close the show, and he did it in emphatic style.
Whatever he hits falls.